This is a phospholipid which makes up the cell membrane. A phospholipid is considered amphipathic because it has a polar hydrophilic head and a nonpolar hydrophobic tail.
The amphipathic nature makes the membrane selectively permeable because polar or charged molecules will be attracted to the hydrophilic head, so they will not pass through the membrane.
The first function of the cell membrane is that it is selectively permeable, which means it is in charge of determining what molecules can enter and exit the cell. It is a boundary that holds in the organelles and other parts of the cell and provides protection. Lastly, it communicates with other cells. The outside of the cell is called the extracellular matrix, and the inside is called the intracellular matrix, or the cytoplasm.
Labeled, we have transmembrane proteins and peripheral proteins, which both help molecules pass through the membrane.
An ion is an atom with a charge. The ion channel is the protein that allows ions to pass through.
Water is a small polar molecule that is able to move through the lipid bilayer on its own. It's also able to move through the transmembrane with help from aquaporin, which is a protein that allows water to move more efficiently.
Glucose is a nonpolar large molecule that can't move through the bilayer by themselves, but because of their size, but they can with the help of a transmembrane.
Oxygen is a small, nonpolar molecule that is able to move straight through the lipid bilayer without the help of transmembranes because of its size. Glycoproteins and glycolipids work as ID tags to communicate with other cells and determine what type of cell they are. Glycoproteins can be found on any protein in the cell membrane, and glycolipids are found on any lipid in the cell membrane.
Cholesterol acts as a fluidity buffer. When there is an increase in unsaturated fats and/or an increase in temperature, cholesterol fills in space. When there is an increase in saturated fats and/or a decrease in temperature, cholesterol creates space.